Okay. So unfortunately at the moment, because of the difficulties with the new update of Rocket League, the overlay is a little bit weird in the coding, so we will have to ditch the overlay at the moment. Thank you for your understanding and your patience. So we're going a little old-fashioned, I guess you can say. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and let them join and get started. So, like I said, Stironic is Veayl, and it's going to be Stironic and Nemesis, which Nemesis is a 12-5, Stironic's a 13, versus Mr. Pizza, who's a 14, and Axpancake, who is a 12. Here we go with the official start, of our series of 4 total games. For those of you that may have forgotten, this is a series of 4. It is not best of 4. 4 total games. This is our league play. It's 4 total games, and goal differential ends up being crucial. With that being said, the goal differential right now for the Dragons is plus 23, which means that they are 23 goals over. And I was about to go into the curses. Curse end up adding to their goal differential in the positive and get the first goal of the series with a quick play down within 30 seconds of the first game.
I would just like to say that I think a curveball Delta League would be fantastic. I think that's what we need. Oh, what a save!
The pressure came out from the curse, just like I said that should, but a hard double commit causes Axpancake to be able to get an easy, clear send on goal to tie it up 43 seconds in, 1-1.
Yeah, Nemesis really needed a touch right there, but he unfortunately didn't get it. And Stironic was just a little pushed a little too far up, and his teammate didn't recognize that. So when he whiffed, it was all over for Curse.
And that's where those decisions to be made. You know, it comes down to it's a high risk, high reward aspect, and they had the good pressure on the Dragons yet again for the second possible goal, but it ended up being a little too much risk that it ended up actually being too high of a risk that the Dragons capital.
Great shot coming from Stironic. Just not savable for Mr. Pizza. Little pop. And put it just out of reach for Mr. Pizza, and that's going to be 2-1 in favor of Curse.
Oh, 2-1 in favor of Curse. I think that this is great to see the Curse come out strong like this. But with Mr. Pizza being able to bring it to the air, he was very good at getting some double touches and getting some aerial reads. And I think that that's going to be crucial for them to come out with. And Stironic is just trying to get a little bit of a disruption in Dragon's defense to try to have it easier for Nemesis to bring it along the back wall, but he didn't have enough boost to capitalize. And now it's just a kind of throwing fest back and forth, trying to get the ball to be cleared and get a little bit of possession to be had.
I'm seeing some strategy come out of Stironic. He's going for those demos. He's gotten a few this game, and it's definitely opening up that back line. A huge bump coming from Mr. Pizza, allowing Axpancake to just get up that corner and maybe even get a pass off. He gets it down center of the field, but Stironic's going to take it up midfield. And what can Mr. Pizza do? He gets the clear away.
I think that was
doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Great touch coming out of Nemesis. Oh no, the pressure.
Ooh.
Who's gonna break? Great infield pass. Nemesis is gonna take that up the wall. He's got boost. He's on the ceiling. Great shot. Cleared away. Stironic's gonna keep it in. Mr. Pizza is gonna clear it away. Gets bumped. Pancake on the wall. Stironics up for it, gets the touch he needed.
Ooh. Yeah, Curse needs to try to capitalize on this right here. And Stironic is a little too far back, low on boost, sends it right at Axpancake. He deflects it away, but right back at the Curse offense. The Curse are getting the pressure that they definitely need.
Oh, what a
10
touch.
shots on goal, 11 shots on goal now. And that is exactly what the Curse need, but they just need to get him inside of the back of the net. The Dragons have been capitalizing 5 total saves for the Dragons, but the Dragons get the turnaround. And Axpancake just puts it over the Curse defense. just enough, gets a fake, toss into the corner. Beautiful play by Axpancake. You don't really see that too much out of a 12.0.
Yeah, Curse really coming out of the gate here. All cylinders firing right now, and that's really what they need in these first few games to keep that momentum and maybe win this series.
Yeah, with that, like I feel like there's good pass plays coming out, but there's no one that's actually getting there. So I feel like the passes are there, but the receivers of the pass are just not there yet, or not ready to read it yet, and low on boost, unfortunately, which I think is just the lack of communication that tends to happen more often than not when it comes down to the Omega League play, with this being just at the cusp of hitting Grand Champion league play.
Great little flick coming out of Nemesis right there, yeah.
As I say that, an awkward play that I think Nemesis even had 0 boost as he played it, but he got just enough of a flick over the defense of the Dragons, who I think were boost starved just as much and couldn't get back fast enough, which you don't see very often, a slower goal like, but it works just as good as any other goal. Gives the Curse the lead back yet again with a minute left. You know, with this being the way it is, I love to see this because I've seen a lot of teams that tend to try to give an opportunity for, you know, it's a lower level team that is trying to prove itself. And the Curse have a lot to prove right now. Even though they may be lower, that doesn't mean that they're out just yet. And actually, with that being said, there's a hard double commit that ends up happening. Unfortunate that the Curse could not recover fast enough, and the Mr. Pizza just sends it across the field. 32 seconds left, tie it up 3-3.
Yeah, we got 30 seconds left, and I'd like to think that Dragons have this just because of their record, but this first game has shown that Curse definitely are fighting for their lives right here. Good clear coming out of Pancake.
Beautiful play.
Great shot. Wasn't a good enough clear, unfortunately. He tried to send it away, but Stironic was just there for it, and Mr. Pizza caught flat-footed with little boost, I'd assume. That was a rocket of a shot.
With that was the power shot off the wall. 77 miles an hour. That is hard to save, even if it's shot right at you. Still don't know.
Oh, no. Great flick coming out of Nemesis, just putting it in that top bins, top right-hand corner. There wasn't anything the Dragons could do about that. Axe Panda was caught slipping right there.
Yeah, I mean, that you really can't expect too much from that. That was a good cheat-up opportunity for the Curse, and they needed that extra cushion goal to try to make sure that they lock in this first game win out of the 4. And this gives them that opportunity to keep that momentum going forward for the next 3 games that they have.
There you have it, guys. Curse with that game 1 victory. 5-3? Yeah, 5-3. I mean, Curse didn't just you know, slink by and win off of a whim. They literally took the bull by the horns and and took that game into their own hands and won. Stironic definitely the playmaker in that game. Nemesis just as well. Curse was definitely on a tear. They did what they needed to do, and they kept that momentum, and Dragons just couldn't handle.
Yeah, I mean, with that, it was 16 total shots on goal for the Curse. And that's exactly what I was saying at pre-show, that most important thing is making sure you get that major pressure. And getting 16 shots on goal when the Dragons only got 7 saves. That is exactly what you expect as a team, especially in Omega League, because you're going to miss some shots. But to be able to claim all those goals is phenomenal play. And I think the Curse definitely need to keep it up, and they have the momentum going forward onto the next spot to try to get another game in their pocket. But I know that the Dragons will not go down without a fight, because they definitely are that team you can never rule out, no matter how much momentum is on the other side.
Yeah, you're totally right. And as we get into this game, Nemesis is going to clear that away, put it in the corner. Mr. Mr. Pizza is going to take this up the wall. He get it past one. Let's see if he can get this double touch. Nemesis is up for it. He saves it. Great save. Pancake's going to get that boost. Sent up wide. Stironic's fighting for this ball. Stironic gets possession. See if he can get it past one. He doesn't get it. Nemesis.
Yeah, it looks like
Up in
the
the
Dragons
air.
are definitely trying to get their pressure early. And as I say that, going up to challenge the aerial pass from his teammate on a pinch, Mr. Pizza goes up, smacks it in 72 miles an hour outside of the stretch of Stironic to get the first goal and actually the first lead of the series.
There's great pressure coming out of Dragons, and that's what we want to see. Almost a quick little goal from Dragons right there, but fortunately it was hit the post. Oh, yeah, great fake. It's a 1v1 situation. Pancake just needs to flick it in. Nemesis with a great save gets the boost, and Pizza's going to add this pressure. A minute goes by. Stironic gets it past one. He's in the corner. Great shot. Tries to pass it to himself. Doesn't quite get it.
Yeah, that
oh
was
my gosh, the infield passes are insane.
The pressure that the Dragons are generating are definitely there. They just need to be communicating a little bit better as to where each other are, because I feel like the passes are there, but the players just are not completely there all the time. And that's going to kind of hurt them more than it's going to help them, because if they're caught at the one time, caught off guard, you saw last game, the curse can capitalize. And as I say that, I think it was Mr. Pizza just couldn't get enough control on the ball. Ended up going a little too far. Axpancake was caught off guard, sent right up behind him in the bottom corner for the curse to tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, both teams are definitely pulling out all the stops right now, and Stironic with the pressure and the great little touches gets his first goal of the game, and I think we're going to see more of this throughout the series.
You know, and that's what you love to see, especially from the person that technically is the higher salary, to be able to try to get a little bit more sauce on the curse side now. Mr. Pizza kind of brought out some opportunities, and you hope to see a little bit more. As funny as it is, Axpancake is pulling out some things you don't expect the 12 to hit, but normally Mr. Pizza is very good with his double touches and aerial play, as we've noticed with a couple bangers that he's had. A little awkward defense. I think it's a little bit of boost starvation going on both sides of the ball. And a little bit of a flick actually put it over the Dragons' defense, but wasn't enough. But Stironic gets it as Axpancake couldn't read the ball off the back wall. Very unfortunate that he couldn't even get enough of a touch to get an extra touch to help him send it to the corner. And Stironic capitalizes to get a 2-goal lead with just over 2.5.
Yeah, a little more than half this game left, and Stironic, or AKA Vale, is destroying his opponents right now. One flick, one fake, and then a pop over the other. He's got 3 goals this game. Definitely the MVP of last game. Definitely probably going to be the MVP of this game, and he's taking this game into his own hands.
You know, you saying that, and as DMAC noted, it was very solid plays coming out from the curse right now, and definitely solid coming out from Stironic. Just perfect placement of that, and good patience that came out with his dribble, and that's what you expect to see. Like I said, from that little bit of a higher salary. Not saying that the salary is really the true determining factor of what your capabilities are. But normally when you play consistently at that higher level, you understand the patience that comes just as much with that as the gameplay.
Great pressure coming out of Dragons. Nemesis with a light touch to himself. He'll get another touch on it to the left-hand side. Pancake's going to meet it. Sends it in the center. Nemesis staying on this ball. 0 boost. He'll grab the boost in the corner, though. Pinch high. Pancake's up for it. Minute 30 left. They're down by 3. They really need to start playing aggressive right here if they want to stay in this second game. Pizza with a pop. Nemesis by himself. Stironic's going to pass it to himself.
Try to get something.
And another shot. Oh, Stironic, Vale, whatever you want to be called. I'll call you whatever you want to be called because you deserve it.
Yeah, with this performance right now,
oh, no.
The Curse, like I said, are showing that they are a force to be reckoned with right now against the #1 team in the Legends Conference right now. And this is definitely probably turning a few heads that's a little bit surprising. Like I said, I'm not too surprised, and it's great to see that they're coming out and they're definitely hitting on more cylinders than what the Dragons normally do, because that just means that there's a lot of opportunity to be had. And this is only week 7. There is only 9 weeks. But Mr. Pizza puts it back, gets 2 goals behind instead of just 3. 24 seconds, definitely doable. But the Curse,
Stironic,
that pushing goal.
Yeah, Stironic went for that demo after he kind of messed up the flick, and Nemesis was like, all right, I'll go for this ball too. Unfortunately, he was a little too late to it, and Dragons capitalized and had an open shot on net. Oh, ooh, great bump. Mr. Pizza wasn't quite there for it, and Stironic's going to take it up the wall. Great shot. Hits the back. Hits the wall. Nemesis is going to go up for maybe a double touch. Hits the post. 2 seconds left. Pizza's going to let it drop, and Curse are going to be your game 2 winners. I think Curse had this the entire game, the entire way through.
I mean, the Dragons actually got the first goal, but not shortly after. Within a matter of seconds, the Curse came back, and it was just their control after. So far, for the first 2 games, have been 100% Curse, with the exception of just 1 or 2 plays that the Dragons really showed themselves. And, they're showing a little bit too much of weakness, and I feel like the big thing is the Dragons just need to get back on the same page, because I'm seeing a lot of offensive opportunities, but there's not much of understanding of the positioning, which we know that Omega League tends to happen more often than not. But with that being said, there's a lot to work on, and I think the Dragons still have a good chance, because the Curse really didn't put too much on the Dragons over the past couple of games, only winning by 2 goals for both games. So I'll be honest, that's actually still pretty close, and that's still within easy range for what the Dragons I've seen been able to do. And I hope that they end up pulling out this game 3.
Yeah, I mean, if Curse falter in their momentum and their pressure right now, I can definitely see Dragons pulling more out of their hat. But Stironic is, I don't know about you, but he's on a tear.
Yeah, he definitely is
taking up the wall.
And with that, he's showing that he just wants to make sure that these games go more to their benefit, because the Curse really, honestly, they get a 4-0 on this. This is going to be crucial, because that'll jump them close to playoff contention. And Nemesis making sure that even though we're talking about Stironic, he is still around. Stironic gets a beautiful pass up to Nemesis. Nemesis gets a perfect double jump, tuck into the upper 90, top shelf, right over Mr. Pizza's defense. Gives them the lead of game 3.
That kickoff's going to go straight to Stironic. Maybe an infield pass. Ooh, fakes a pass 1, almost gets it around the other. Pancake was a little awkward and couldn't get any more touches on it, but Nemesis will take it. Mr. Pizza will turn on this and keep it in the corner. He grabs the boost, but Stironic says no thank you. Pulls it away. Pancake with the ball. Keeps the ball. Has only 20 boost though, so he'll go back down. A little awkward, so Nemesis says, I'll get rid of this. And he's just causing chaos in the Dragons defense right now. Stironic's going to get up for it. Great shot. Ooh. Couldn't quite get it. He's a little off target. But he'll stay on it. He's got 60 boosts. He knows what to do with it.
Yeah, with this pressure that the Curse are getting, this is exactly what they hoped for. And Pizza coming out just out of nowhere. Looked like he actually got bumped into the ball, but was still able to get enough of a touch to save the ball. And now hopefully the Dragons can get something on their turnaround. Axpancake trying to disrupt the defense of the Curse. Just definitely not able to do enough just yet, because the Curse got it out anyways.
Oh no, we got a miss coming out of Stironic, and I think Nemesis thought the ball was going out, so he didn't cut in as much as he should have. But yeah, it was just not quite in Nemesis's grasp.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because I normally see actually the Dragons normally getting longer clears and their accurate hits across the field and capitalizing on a blown defense or blown offensive push that turns into an easy offensive push for the Dragon. And normally it's Mr. Pizza that gets those long goals, while Axpancake gets a little bit more style on some of them. I've seen that normally Mr. Pizza is the one that loves to capitalize on those. But we need to see that happen a couple more times for the Dragons to have that little bit more hope come out of nowhere.
Oh,
a hard
double commit
coming across and gives an open net for Nemesis to be able to shoot from the opposite side of the field. 2:21 left. A perfect play by Stironic. Yet again, another fake. Looked like he was about to pound it. Both committed for the Dragon. Gives the Curse the lead yet again.
Yeah, Stironic saw that opening, saw both players going for him, and he decided for the right play and just passed to his teammate, and it was an open net. But let's see if Pancake can respond. No boost, doesn't quite get the touch. Mr. Pizza's caught running back. Also no boost, but he'll probably pick up the corner. He does. Demo. And it's an open net. No!
Oh.
Stironic coming out of nowhere, gets the boost, gets the save, and now he has the ball. Is he going to score right here? Pancake, he gets up for it, fortunately, but Nemesis doesn't have a whole lot of boost. Pancake will take it up the wall. Tries to pinch it away.
That was a phenomenal play by the Curse defense. Got the demo, but I think Mr. Pizza just had a little bit of tunnel vision just trying to carry it in and didn't see Nemesis just come out of nowhere and smack it out. And that's exactly what the Curse needed, because that would have been tying it up. But the Curse now still have that lead and have the boost benefit. And they just need to hold this. But like I said, the Dragons are very well known, from what I have seen on stream especially, at getting those long clears and getting those easy long goals. Getting that power clear just ends up going in their benefit. And let's see if they can get one of those on a turnaround. The Curse capitalize yet again.
Yeah, we got less than a minute left, and seems like Curse are putting on the pressure. Sends it up high. No one can come out for it on the Dragon squad. Mr. Pizza almost got it over one, and Stironic with the miss, and now it's awkward in the Dragons defense. Nemesis is going to fake once, he'll fake again, gets it past one, 30 seconds left on the clock. Nemesis fakes again. It's a game of faking. It's just an entire mind game. This isn't Rocket League, this is chess.
Yeah, I mean, that's just honestly, that's just playing your pawns just right, and you get that pressure that you know is happening. You kind of have no choice but to have Axpancake get a breakaway and couldn't capitalize on the flick.
Still an opportunity. Kryptonics. Oh no, Stironic, excuse me. Didn't give them the respect they deserved. Hit that into the ground, and Curse are going to be your Game 3 winners. Nemesis with that MVP, definitely. We saw he was the faking man. He was playing chess while his opponents were playing checkers.
You know, with you saying, like, not give them the respect they deserve, the Dragons came out being first in their conference, and the Curse are trying to make sure that they're showing them who they are and that they should be known. And with that being said, it's just I think the Curse going off right now is exactly what they need. And they're up 3-0 in the series right now. That's phenomenal. I mean, you know, with you having predicted the Dragons getting a 3-1, maybe a 4-0, do you think it goes the other way around and the Curse bring out their brooms for the sweep?
With what I have seen in these last 3 games, 100% I think Curse are taking the last game. I don't think Mr. Pizza, I don't think Pancake, are doing enough. I think they're kind of breaking right now, and they really need some sort of momentum shift, some kickoff goals, some double commits from Curse, but it's truly just Curse has taken this series all the way and out of the hands of Dragons.
Which, as everybody knows, is always what you honestly want to see in league matches like this. Because, like I said, I've seen plenty of times that the lower ranking team comes out on top and making sure that they're showing that even though we're down, we're not out. And not only that, but just making sure that the other teams realize that they're only human and that they make mistakes too. You never underestimate any team, no matter what. And the Curse are definitely showing that, especially with the way that the dribbles were coming from Stironic and Nemesis playing hard on the mind game. We're just playing great in the benefit of the Curse.
Nemesis spinning around, doesn't quite get the touch he was looking for, but Stironic's going to steal that boost and box Mr. Pizza out. Touch out to center. Stironic's going to get a demo on 1. Nemesis is on the wall. He's looking for the stealing play. He's up for it. Gets a touch, but not quite the touch he was looking for. Stironic's on the back foot. Mr. Pizza gets a pass off the wall, and unfortunately, no. Nemesis gets the fake. He tries to go for another fake, but Mr. Pizza read it, grabs the boost, and takes it up the corner. Good clear coming out of it. Gets the stuff on 1. And now he's demoed. Stironic coming in with the save. Saves his teammate from utter destruction and destroys the other team. Mr. Pizza with a shot on net. And Nemesis, not quite enough. Not enough oomph to get up for that ball. And 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Dragons get the first goal.
Yeah, with that, I feel like the Dragons definitely are keeping the pressure up now. As you noticed, Axpancake stayed in a little bit more, and Mr. Pizza was dead center, and I feel like that was the communication of, this is what I'm going to be doing, and you're going to be there, and Nemesis is like, you know what, I don't need anybody to be there. I'll get the fake scoop underneath to get a little flick underneath and right over the defense of the Dragons to tie it right back up. Less than 10 seconds after the Dragons.
Yeah, Nemesis. Stironic definitely had these first 2 games under his belt, but Nemesis playing great last game, playing great right now. If we keep seeing that, we'll definitely see a curse W in the books.
Yeah, I mean, with this, you like I said, the Dragons are trying to fetch to be able to get that extra 1, to be able to try to help them out so that they go to the 18 and 10. But the Curse definitely, honestly, can use this because they'd be 13 and 15, just about that 500 mark, and that's crucial for them to try to fight for that playoff contention for the last 2 weeks. And the Dragons are just keeping the pressure up, exactly what they need, but just not getting enough shots directly on goal. And as I say that, Mr. Pizza gets it top shelf, hits the crossbar down, and went out. Axpancake keeping the pressure off the backboard.
Oh no!
From Stironic. Tries to go up, thought it was going to be barred down. It did not. It went bar out and ended up going right into Stironic's hood. Not enough. And it just was just enough for the Dragons to take the lead. 2:31 left.
Stironic quick chatting, no problem, no problem, no problem. And I'd like to think that there is no problem because Nemesis is up for the ball. See what he can do with it. Maybe a double touch. Gets the double touch, but not quite what he was looking for. Mr. Pizza will clear this away. He'll get another touch on it. Stironic will stay with it. Mr. Pancake has the ball, and Nemesis caught flat-footed, has nothing he can do about it. Axpancake, he's just going to be like, you know what? You're not in the right-hand side of this goal. That's where I'm going to send the ball. And that's where he did. And now it is 3-1 in favor of Dragons. I don't know, Dragons, they might have turned something on. They should have turned it on a few games ago, but they're doing something correctly, and Stironic has the ball, gets it past one, and Caster's Curse. Why am I even speaking about that?
You know, as funny as it is, I was just checking the scoreboard, and that actually I don't even think registered as a shot on goal because it went wide enough. And by the time he got hit, he hit it again. It ended up going in. And I think what's happening right now is the Curse definitely needed to capitalize on that, try to bring it within one to save their hopes of trying to get a good hit. Mr. Pizza's up, almost gets a double touch.
Oh,
but as I was about to say, the Dragons are at 6 shots on goal right now, and the Curse are only at 3. So the Dragons are creating the opportunities that they need to be able to capitalize on. It's just they just need to work a little bit more together, get 1 or 2 more goals right now, help out that goal differential that they just hurt a little bit. Ooh, a little too much. And as I say, a pass play, just a little too much commitment on the Dragon side. And it turns around to be a Curse push now.
Yeah, I saw a few double commits coming out of Dragons, and I think Curse are waiting for those double commits. These teams are getting a little tired, a little frustrated maybe, and a bump, accidental, coming from Mr. Pizza. Tries to get a clear away, doesn't quite get it, and Stironic's going to do his best to keep this ball on the Dragons' half. Nemesis will take possession, carry it up the wall. Almost gets the musty flick. Doesn't quite get it. That would have been insane. 1 minute left on the clock. Axpancake takes it up. Doesn't quite get what he was looking for. Pizza's there for it. Gets the touch in the center. Stironic's dead. Nemesis is dead. It's an open field, and Pancake takes it up, hits the back the back wall, and oh my goodness.
I think he messed up his teammate on that one. Mr. Pizza was situated almost perfectly, but I think it was just a little miscommunication.
Popped up high in the center.
Yeah, the Dragons are getting the pressure that they need. They just need to communicate a little better as to what their positioning is, try to get that extra goal. Granted, they have the pressure right now at 15 seconds left that the Curse need to try to pull out the OT attempt. They have the pressure.
His teammate's dead.
Pizza sends it, or Pizza clears it out, but not enough before Nemesis actually tries to get a last play off the back wall. Couldn't get it, backflips. Stironic sends it down at the ground. Curse claim the series 3-1 with that Dragons 4th game win.
Yeah, Dragons, in my opinion, were at the last half of that game hanging on by a thread. Curse got another goal, almost got a 3rd one, but unfortunately couldn't quite get it. And Axpancake with that MVP definitely pulled out what he needed to pull out of the hat, and got those 2 goals. Yeah, like you said, shots. I think the majority of this game was Dragons all the way, but I don't know, that last minute and a half, Curse was on their tail, definitely.
You know, what I find funny is the fact that there was a total of 12 shots on goal, 5 goals, and only 6 saves. I'm surprised that there was only that low a number with how many times I saw the ball being shot on goal, and the fact that not all the shots may have registered, because that's just the way the system operates sometimes. But
yeah,
that was a fantastic series. The Curse definitely needed that. Now they're going to be 12-16, which is 1 series possibly away from being able to actually get that 500 mark, which is what they, I know, are hoping for in the near future. But that was phenomenal game